What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 68 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. The Eagles still trailing the Green Bay Packers for that one seed. And taking a look here at the players of the week from last week. Avonte Maddox, 2 total picks, 1 pick, 6, 3 tackles. Wins him NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Way to go, Avonte. I'm real proud of him. He had himself a real good game. I mean, so did the entire Eagles secondary. But coming into this week right now, we're game planning for Tua. I mean, that's it. Just game planning for the Dolphins. Stop Tua. The rest will kind of fall into line. Now, defensively, or I guess offensively for us, we're just going to run the ball. Just run it down their throats. Bijan Robinson, he's due for a big game. Plain and simple, straight up, he is due for a big game. Now coming in here we go. Hopefully the offense is good. Dallas Goedert has a dislocated wrist coming in the final 2 weeks of the season. Not something you'll want to see for your starting tight end, especially one as talented as Dallas Goedert. Now defensively right now, what do we have going on for us? We seem like we're good in the linebacker room. The defensive backs seem like they're playing A-OK. And special teams is good as well. A bunch of players had a big week at practice. Big Jordan Davis right there. Upgrade that run stopper. That's kind of one of his big hindrance right now, is that since we're only upgrading his run stopper, it seems like he doesn't make the big flashy highlight plays that his fellow D tackles like Brian Breezy make. Which, I mean, a little unfortunate, but he does what he does very well, and he gets paid for it. And he's won a bunch of rings doing what he does. Jeremiah Trotter right there. There you go. He's an 85 overall with those +4 to between morale and team play. 86 overall for him. Greg Penn III, a depth linebacker for Philly. That's what you like to see. There he goes. He's a 70 overall. And now coming into this one, Nick Sirianni. He is taking the field. Him and his Philadelphia Eagles looking to have themselves just a pretty overall good game. Now take a look at Devontae Smith, 1,100 yards, 82 receptions, 14 touchdowns on the season for Philly's #1 wide receiver. So this game, taking on the defense of the Miami Dolphins, taking on the offense, Tua Tagovailoa. You know, he's got some concussion issues. You don't want to hit him too hard. I mean, even if you do hit him a little too hard out there, it's not like the Miami Dolphins are going to care. They'll put him back out there 3 plays later. But Richardson taking the field right there, leading the Eagles out in front of this Happy Link crowd. It is a sold-out crowd here at the Link. The Eagles ready to go. Davis and Dean, they're getting ready for this one. 43 sacks, 27 picks on the season for this Eagles defense. I mean, 7 of them came from last game alone. And now take a look here. Tua, 32 touchdowns, 4,200 passing yards, and a 64% pass completion. Alright, so the defense, they have their work cut out for them with this dual threat QB. But Mike Daniels, he's out there, he's head coaching this, Dolphins team. I don't think you understand what he's going into coming into the Link against a very hungry Eagles team. Jake Elliott and special teams units are underway. The opening drive going to the Dolphins. It's a big 3rd down. We got to make the stop right now. And we cannot. 7-0 opening drive for the Dolphins. Philadelphia does rally back 7-7. Now Philadelphia does get a field goal after a missed opportunity from the Dolphins. The Dolphins in the end zone. They score, making it 14-10. Philadelphia trying to rally back. And what can they do? They do make it 17-14. Going into half, that's 21-17. Miami answers back. Philadelphia not done yet. They're trying to get back. Only get the field goal, 21-20. Philadelphia stops them on their side of the field. Now Philadelphia goes 23-21. And a quick touchdown from Miami. So we got less than 4 minutes left here. 35-23. Philadelphia backs against the wall. Can they pull out? And no, 38-23. 38-30 is the final score. So Tua Tagovailoa, the Miami Dolphins, and Mike Daniels, the head coach, outplaying Nick Sirianni and this Eagles team here at the Link. Not a venue which Philadelphia loses all that often. No one really sees them lose here at the Link. But taking a look at it, I mean, two picks on the day for the Dolphins, none for Philadelphia. And I mean, just an overall, just offensively lackluster game, I guess. I don't know what happened here. Turnover on downs, fumbles. What happened to this Eagles team? This Eagles team's too good to be kind of getting played down to competition like that. Richardson, 24 for 39, 224, one passing touchdown. 83 yards from Bijan. Richardson had 47 of his own, 2 rushing touchdowns. 74 yards led the team. AJ and Devontae were kind of non-factors. 1 passing touchdown, though. 2 sacks on the day allowed. Defensively led by 8 tackles. Bunch of people had his tackle for loss. Only 1 sack on the day. 2 interceptions. 1 from CJ GJ, 1 from Big Play Slay. Perfect was Jake. Gillikin did his thing for 110 yards. And then kick return and punt returns kind of didn't really factor for much in the game. So, a couple sacks last game allowed. I mean, Philadelphia trying to make a bid for that 1 seed and losing to Miami, not something that you want to do. Definitely not the play for Philadelphia. Now, we allowed 2 sacks. The entire offensive line gets 1,000 XP. So, I mean, they kind of did their thing, though. They limited the sack production. But coming into the final week of the season, week 18, the 4-12 Chicago Bears take on the 13-3 Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia, I mean, they have nothing to lose this game. They're in the playoffs regardless. You know, they've kind of locked up their chance of being in the playoffs. Are they playoff favorites this year? Who knows? You know, they kind of locked in that 2nd seed. That's what it seems like as of right now, at least. But taking on the Bears, I mean, we're going to stop the running game. I'm not too afraid of, Justin Fields back there. We're going to try and run the ball against them. You know, it's the final week of the season. We're not trying to get anyone hurt. We have depth running backs, and let's use them. We bring in a guy like LJ Johnson for a reason. I mean, a high ankle sprain right there for Trayvon Diggs, so he's going to be out for this week's game, regardless. So it's going to really hurt not having him on the field, but we do have depth at the corner position. You keep Avonte in the slot where he belongs, and Philadelphia can get by. Offensively, let's hope we're good here. I mean, that's going to be the big key ticket, making sure we're good there. Devontae Smith, he gets to a true 99 overall after a good week of practice. Good for Devontae Smith, you like to see it. Jordan Mailata, the Thunder from Down Under, gets himself a big contract this year. Now he's up to a 98 overall power left tackle. Jarrett Patterson, you like to see him right there. 97 overall power center. Probably the best center in the league. 99 overall with the +2 morale boost. And then Jake the Snake Elliott, he's coming in at an 83 with the +2 boost. 84 now, thanks to that power boost right there. Gets +1 to kick accuracy. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Nick Sirianni, he's leading out this Eagles offense. Anthony Richardson, taking a look at him. Devontae Smith, 1,200 yards, 88 receptions, 14 touchdowns, 457 yards after the catch. Taking on the Chicago Bears. Their defense, do they have what it takes to keep up with the Eagles' high-flying receivers? You have 3,000-yard receivers on this team between CD, AJ, and Devontae. Can they keep up with it, honestly? Can the Philadelphia Eagles offense, can they even look in the rearview mirror and see this Bears defense? It's a 3-12 or a 4-12 or a 3-13 Bears team. It is not a good Chicago team out there. Look at that, 29 picks on the season, 44 sacks. I'm expecting to get a lot, to increase those 2 numbers during today's game. But Philadelphia, taking on a very lackluster defense, only 23 sacks, 8 interceptions, 51% completion allowed. So the pass defense is there, it seems like, at least in the coverage sense, just not in the pass rush or turnover sense. But Justin Fields, Anthony Richardson, they are rallying their teams right now. The special teams unit for Philadelphia is ready to go. The return man is back there. Now comes Justin Fields. No, not Justin Fields. It seems like the Chicago Bears sending out Caleb Williams. 3,900 yards, 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions for Caleb Williams on the season. So it looks like Caleb Williams has, usurped Justin Fields' starting position as the team's starting QB. He is the captain. 1st and 10 now. That's going to be a handoff to the running back. Big tackle for loss right there, David Montgomery. Philadelphia all over it. 4-yard loss on the first play of the game. 3rd and 12 now for the Bears offense. Trying to get a 3 and out. What the hell was that? Who thought that was a good idea? Spinorama 360 no scope. Out comes Anthony Richardson. 4,500 yards, 43 touchdowns, 19 picks on the season. So Philadelphia locked into at least the 2 seed. They have nothing to lose this game. They're not going to throw Richardson out here to get killed. So he's going to play a couple snaps, maybe the first drive or two, and then you're going to end up probably seeing the backup. Bijan Robinson, big handoff, and he's got himself a massive first down right there. So way to go, Bijan Robinson. 2nd and 7 now. Richardson still out there, and he's going to be clean pocket. He's got a wide open CD, tries to cut to the inside, and that's going to be a tackle there at the 19-yard line. So Philadelphia now at 4th and goal from the 2. Hand off to Grant Calcaterra, and he's going to get the fullback dive. 2nd and 12 now for the Bears offense. Big sack for Hassan right there. Massive loss. It's a 3rd and 21 now. The Bears trying to come up with something right now. 3rd and 21. Scrambling as Williams. Jump throw. No man's land. He's lucky that's not picked off. So out comes Marcus Mariota, and first pass of the game, Mariota gets picked off right there. Jeez Louise. Hey, if Chip Kelly was still in the NFL, he'd be rolling in his grave right now. Marcus Mariota suiting up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Who would have seen that one coming? Now a fumble after a pass completion right there. The Eagles defense, they get the ball back. So Marcus Mariota, his 2nd chance as an Eagle to make a pass completion. And he throws another one. Another interception. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back picks for Marcus Mariota. To the same guy, too, Brisker. Brisker with 2 picks on the day, both coming from Marcus Mariota in his first 2 passes as an Eagle. 1st and 10 now from the 26-yard line. Jump throw, that one's picked off. Like, what are the quarterbacks in this game that think that every quarterback needs to make some sort of jump throw or some sort of, 360 spin? Marcus Mariota trying to get a pass completion going on, and he does that. A.J. Brown takes it onto the 35-yard line. 3 for 6, 2 picks on the day. So let's go, Philadelphia. Come on. Let's put the drive in gear. Hand off to Bijan. Bijan and LJ was assuming get featured a lot this game. 8 carries, 55 yards here in the first half. Now 2nd and goal. Here's 7.5 minutes left underneath throw. That's going to be Goddard with the touchdown here in Week 18. Marcus Mariota, his first passing touchdown as a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. And now 7:20 left here in the second quarter. Philadelphia looking to get the stop here. Big sack right there. 6-yard loss from Josh Sweat on the sack. 3rd and 16 now. And what is he doing? What the hell is the Bears quarterback doing? He is running around. He's throwing the ball on the run. Bijan bouncing off an edge. Bijan bouncing off a safety. Big D lineman takes him down the 29-yard line. 11 carries, 80 yards rushing for Bijan right there. 1st and 10 now. And his X Factor still cuts through the inside. Shrugs off a linebacker. And doesn't matter how many safety tries to take him down. He's in the end zone with a touchdown. 21-0 is the score here in the first half. What is the quarterback doing? Sack, fumble, picked up by the defense. And we're down at the 21-yard line. Jake Elliott, 4th and 8. He's just going to go for the field goal. Philadelphia, not at this point. They're not trying to score points. It is embarrassing. Coming in the second half of the game, just don't embarrass yourself, Philadelphia. Marcus Mariota, come on, play conservatively. L.J. Johnson, he's going to get the bulk of the carries here in the second half. He's at 27 yards on the ground. 1st and 10, handoff to LJ again. Look how shifty he is. He is so shifty. If it wasn't for Bijan, LJ by far would be our starting running back. There's no way around it. 1st and goal now, Marcus Mariota. There you go. There you go. He finds A.J. Brown in the end zone. Okay, Mariota, I see you. 2nd passing touchdown of the game. 1st and 10 now. Caleb Will trips over Brian Breezy. Breezy credited with the sack as Caleb Williams, 0 awareness. Williams again gets sacked. Josh Sweat's got 2 on the day. That's a 4th and 21 now. Not a great look. 1st and 10. Mariota's out there. LJ gets the handoff, and LJ Johnson, stiff arm, and he's still going. Down the 27-yard line. 13 carries, 81 yards rushing for LJ Johnson. 1st and goal from the 6. Handoff. LJ just pops right on through. Just gets a little seam right there, and he hits it. LJ Johnson, another rushing touchdown on the day for him. But Philadelphia, they embarrassed the Bears. They embarrassed them. See what I did there? Yeah. Not great. 38-0 is the final score. Marcus Mariota came out for Philadelphia. He had a rough first 2 drives. Let's be honest. A rough first 2 drives for Marcus Mariota, the former Oregon Duck. But hey, it's okay. It's alright. I'm not mad at Marcus. I am not mad at him at all. Marcus Mariota came here. He did what he had to do. And that's it. That's that. Marcus Mariota, there you go. Fist pumping. He is leading this team into the playoffs right now. I guess technically Anthony Richardson is leading them back to the playoffs. But outside of that, it is Marcus Mariota did his thing in this game. Over 200 yards rushing between 2 running backs right there. A.J. Brown, C.D. Lamb. Devontae had 12 receiving yards on the day. No sacks allowed. Bunch of pancakes. Tackles, 4 led the team from Kaiser. 2 tackles for loss. Only 4 sacks on the day. Okay, not too shabby. Only 1 pick, which is more surprising. Elliott was perfect. No punts from Gillikin. LJ, 22 yards returning. And then 81 on the punt. CJ, he gets himself an upgrade right there. Now he's a 92 overall with a +3 morale boost. So 93 now. Only got a +2 morale boost. 90 run support right there. Trying to make him a scheme fit. But going into the playoffs, this is how the playoffs look. Philadelphia cannot get that 1 seed right there. They're locked at the 2, taking on the 7 seed Detroit Lions in next episode of our Eagles franchise.